Yo, yo, what is up? Hi, hello, it is me. Yeah, you see it right here, Crunk Chocolate. I am of Shades of Blue Network. And it's just me today. So you know what that means. I just get to get my takes off. If you're watching on YouTube, please, what the banner scrolling on the bottom says, please like that video. If you are one of those lurkers on Twitter, hi, but please like the stream, the post, give it a little retweet. That always helps. It brings more people, it brings the fun, it brings the vibes. But please feel comfortable, throw a little comment in there. I have read, so go ahead, just pull up the screen, and then at the bottom you see it. You got my voice in the background, but you got a live chat at the bottom. Feel free to help entertain me, join in the conversation. It's vibes. But let's quickly look at these lineups before the game begins, shall we? Yes, y'all. It's like that, y'all. Share screen. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be zany. I'm hopped up on caffeine. This is a whole 32 ounces of cold brew. This is whoa. All right, all right. So, let's start with this Austria team. A lot of people thought, because David Alaba doesn't make that big of a difference, but he is a class player to be missing out in this competition. I want to say people, they were a little low on Austria, so shocking the world, winning their table on the final match day, but they won their table. That's or their group, so that's all that matters. They got Pinson keeper going left to right. We got Mwene, Leinhart, Donzo, and Posch. Lamer, Seawald, and Bumgardner are the midfield. Actually, it's all really midfields because Sabitzer is a midfielder also. Schmitz, yeah, it's just a bunch of midfielders and Arnautovic. They play tough football, like we saw with some of the other India's names. Those IA teams, they make it tough for you. And then let me look at their bench. Who do they have? I guess we got time to look on there. I don't know. I'm not the most familiar with them, so I'm gonna have to learn. I'm gonna have to do some research, which I will be doing in real time. Let's learn about this team together. And all right, let's switch over to the Turkiye, at least bench wise, when it comes to Austria. Oh my goodness. All right. So at keeper, they have Yunak, the left for right defense, Kodioglu. Then we got Baraki, Demiral, and Mudir. Then you got Yuksek, Anhan, and Koku as their midfield. Ildiz on the left, Guler on the right, Ilmaz up top. That Turkey attack, they got some killers on that squad for real. Kyoku, Guler, Ildiz, and Ilmaz. They are all people who are too comfortable on the ball. They want to run at you. They want you to be miserable. So it's gonna be really fun. And to think that they got like Sink Tosin on the bench. He's gonna come in and bring a lot of intensity. He's gonna honestly, this is gonna be a banger of a match. Even if we don't get a lot of goals per se, I think we are going to get a lot in terms of entertainment value. This is going to be great. Fantastic. Like I said, if you're watching, please hit the thumbs up on YouTube. If you're on Twitter, you have a moment. We ain't even at kickoff. We still got 4 minutes to go. So you have time. Hop over to YouTube, hit that thumbs up, like the video, and subscribe if you haven't to Shades of Blue Network. We are currently in the middle of what we do every summer. It is called content season, and that is where we drop a new episode every 2 days. What? Like truly, new episode. Some of the episodes, they are getting to know most dope football personalities. They could be writers, they could be content creators, they could just be people I've bumped into through Shades of Blue. Um, then there's also end of season report. That is where I interview one person, representative from each team in the Premier League, and we went through the 5 categories: kits, manager, squad, supporter base, and the office, the board of directors. And you rate them, and we discussed how they thought about it. Tons of episodes, a giant variety of conversations. I think we're a pretty good follow, so you should check us out. There's me and 4 others. So what I do say, if I do become too much, if I am too much, I got 4 other show bros. They are not my energy. Some of them are the complete opposite. So I think there's a little something for everybody, honestly. Down into the live stream. Boom, 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 boom. So yeah, I'm here by myself. So like I said, be prepared for sanity, zanity, these me talking and hating on American commercials, except for Liberty Mutual. If you've seen them, they're actually quite solid. Him and the emu, like Loki, that's brilliant. It's great. Emu, and whatever his name is. But what I'm excited most about this match, like I said, I need to stop saying like I said because I'm gonna have to repeat myself a lot in this watch along. Is this match is gonna be a banger? Super talented people, teams who maybe aren't getting the respect. Shout out to Jake of 50 Plus Donner. He has been bullish on this Turkey team. He has been saying this whole tournament, man, don't let Turkey get to the round of 16 because they can make some teams miserable. They can make things tough. And we're about to find out. It's unfortunate that it's Turkey and Austria facing each other because these are both teams I would like to see move on into the competition. And unfortunately, Romania, let's see, what was the other match? It's been a long day already. You don't even know. Romania got trounced by Netherlands 3-0. Netherlands will be facing the winner of this match. We have a couple of days off before we get back into it. There have been some fantastic braids in this competition. Whoever is the person doing the braids, like, shout out to them for real. Like, wow, it's crazy. Some of these are like people that I wouldn't expect to have braids. And some of them I'm like, oh, how do we do this? But, respect. All right, we're about to get kickoff. I am watching on Fox. Main Fox, not streaming, off the television, old school. Who are you guys supporting? Who would you like to see shine? Let me know in the comments. Oof. Okay, Austria already starting off hot. And then Turkey running back. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna need space. I feel like I'm gonna be antsy. I might have to get up and walk around a little bit, take a break. Yo. Woo. Beat up ass chair. Okay. So Austria in the red, Turkey in the whites. It's tough. How? Oh my gosh! Wow, what a horrendous start for Austria after being so close. Wow, let's go Turkey.
renklensin gecelerimiz. Sevmeyi biz beceremedik aşkım, solmasın hiç neşeli yüzün. Gel hadi şerefine içelim bu aşkın. Renklensin gecelerimiz. Sevmeyi biz beceremedik aşkım, solmasın hiç neşeli yüzün. Gel hadi şerefine içelim bu aşkın.
Wow. Almost scored an Olympico. Oh, it's almost an own goal. Okay. Okay. Yikes. Wow. Oh. Woo. Okay, we got a game. What's Austria going to do? Because their whole thing is defend their little hearts out. Now they have the ball. Luckily, they have the players to ball. And then, boom, instantly back at it. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my God. Oh! Baumgartner with a wonderful run. Up. And the flares are already starting. This is going to be insane. The vibes in this match is going to be immaculate. Right? I can't believe it. Oh, yeah, I bet. Sorry for him. Luckily, it's a lot of match to go. Oh, I think we're going to have some goals. I did a Euros review over the first two matches with Jake from 50 Plus Donner and the homie Musa. Let me pull up our predictions. What were they? I'm pretty sure I thought this match was going to be a banger of this match. So Musa thought it was going to be a 2-1 to Turkiye. Jake was a 3-2 to Turkiye. And I thought it was actually going to be a 4-3 again to Turkiye. I'm sorry to your Austrian friend, but yeah, it's gonna be tough. They have the players, but it's nothing but midfielders. The good thing, and oh man, these refs are letting them play. Whoa, okay. Sabitzer playing wide men. Oh, all right. Cheeky little back heel. A little too much on it. Nah, get up, bro. Ooh, up. Yeah, neither team, well, Turkey specifically, they will gladly play just shoot out basketball up and down the pitch. That's what they, at least the forwards they have on the pitch at this moment, that's the style of football that they want to play. Once they make some of the subs, you get Euler off, which knowing him, he's so young and a killer. I don't know how, well, Turkey would have to be ahead 3 or something before I think they take him off, because he got yellow carded at the end of their previous match. Oh, what? Did that go in? Oh, it didn't go in. Whoa. Oh, no. And then Baumgartner almost took his leg off trying to get that in. Oh, my gosh. Whoa. There we go. Other angle. That's what I was going to ask. See, and he stopped himself. If Baumgartner would have just kept his hands down, that might have been a handball on to the Turkey player. Yeah, that's just a mess up on his own. That's unfortunate. Dang. All right, so people are down. So this is the perfect time. What's your thoughts? Do you got any score predictions? Who you think are going to win? People who are watching, even you on Twitter, your Twitter people, let me know your thoughts. Is this the first time you're checking out a watch along over here from us? Is this the first time you're even seeing Shades of Blue? Why are you here? Actually, I don't care about all that. I'm just happy that you are here. All right. So Austria with the transfer corner. I need to have the lineup players' numbers because I'm not the most familiar with these teams. That's every team. I know the players, but you know, names and all those teams, that's gonna be tough. All right. Austria, what are they gonna do? So it's an outswinger. So what are they gonna just a straight old header. Oh man. How did no defender jumped? Everybody was watching, just ball watching. No defender jumped. Even if you don't think you can get to the ball, you need to jump the block. Make it tough. People can't see. You just let man. Wow. This is terrifying. This could be. What's happening? What's happening? Why are refs so heavy-handed lately? What is going on? Have you noticed in all these competitions that refs are messing up, and instead of them kind of just being like they're doubling down in their wrongness. When people are kind of coming at them, being like, "Hey, yo, you're wrong," they'll card them. Like, bro, what is? I know refereeing is kind of being undermined lately, but that is their own doing with VAR. Oh my gosh. Mwinye, I don't know what that was. Oh, yikes. That's tough. That's tough. And then who would be the one that would be taking Alaba's spot? Because he's a center back now. Mark Clattenburg. Okay. He's using Mark to foul too many times. He can caution them. Oh, Turkiye has received 16 yellow cards in the group stage. That is most in Euros history. The pissant defense. You just go around fouling people, annoying them, anger them, do whatever you got to do. Throw them off their game. Kind of like it. It's one of those teams I wouldn't like to play, but watching it, oh yeah, bro. You got to do what you got to do. And I feel, and where football is nowadays, it's becoming so homogenized. Oh, wow. It's all the same. Why can I not say that word? Goodness gracious, get it together. Crunk. But everyone is doing such similar things. You know, the Pep effect is real in world football, and that's cool. But that used to be kind of a club level thing, and I think the teams that are finding themselves successful, or at least most of the teams that are punching above their weight, are the teams that kind of have a style, a ethos, pathos. And, you know, those teams that are kind of trying to play clean football that maybe, isn't to their history or what they used to do, they seem to be struggling. Looking at you, England. Okay, the first yellow card of the match. I feel like this lasted pretty long for Turkiye. Goku. Kochu. Chu. I know those nuts mean something. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That was a bad card to give up, honestly, from being. He got really lucky that he kind of like stepped out of the way. Honestly, that could have been a red card. The spikes up, the sliding, it was very reckless. All right. Marcel Sabitzer steps up again with the braids. Killer. Let's see how he does. That wall, too tall. Couldn't get over it. Could not get over it. That's unfortunate. Always feeling for your love. Oh man. So every Friday, I don't know about y'all. My favorite thing to do is I go to it's New Music Friday. I love New Music Friday. And lots of music dropped, and an album that I had no idea that was coming, and I absolutely adore now is the James Blake and Lil Yachty album. Like, it's beautiful. It's different. It's out there, but huge fan. Huge fan. Wow. They are not getting. And there's not much posts about this match. I was trying to see. Man. Oh, okay, Schmidt. All right. Let's see. Reasons Austria can win: 4-2-3-1 high pressing, energetic play with great communication. Reasons Turkey can win: vibes and principle. 1,000%. 1,000%. And right now, Brexit ball and vibes, they got it. Especially in this level. When it comes to round of 16, there's like a level of cheeky that you have to have in you. A level of the Lulu that has to be swimming in your veins. The Jude bicycle kick is a perfect example. Bro, that would have probably have been the last move of the match. The ball comes in, and the first thing you think is, I got this bicycle kick. There's a level of insanity that has to be just in you to handle this stress. Yeah. Because Italy, moment was way too big for them. I mean, Romania, we kind of knew the vibes with Romania. What I'm actually most shocked about, the score line 3-0, like, Gakpo, bro was balling out. Like, I woo, I was shocked when I saw that score line. I was like, Gakpo. I've been kind of shitting on homie the whole competition. All he can do is shoot for long with that right foot. Everything he does is right footed, but he's balling. He's figuring it out. That's good for them. It's in the right time, and then not naturally. Nathan Ake, does your team have a Man City player on it? Then cool, I'll root for you. So that's why this Austria versus Turkey. This is watch for the sake of chaos, hoping for chaos. This is one of the matches that could potentially match the chaos energy of AFCON, just specifically because of these countries. All right. Austria, they seem to have figured their stuff out. They seem very comfortable on the ball now. Ugh. Yeah, that was a silly pass. I was about to say there's nobody in the midfield, really. They're all kind of just either defending or up top, waiting to get the ball in turn. And that's the problem of maybe having nothing but midfielders, just defenders, midfielders, and strikers, is if there are no wingers and your midfielders are that, they're not the most familiar in that build-up spot. So who's sitting back? Who's staying back? So obviously Sabitzer, he wants to go out there and ball. Bumgarner, he wants to go out there and ball. All right, Austria. We ain't just going to do this passing back and forth nonsense. Someone do something. Someone do something. Someone do something. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Oh, nice little run. Okay. Who was that? This is Austria with the ball. That run was lamer. Okay, so that makes sense. Oh, awful touch by Schmid. Turkey can't do anything with the ball. Just kick it out. And this is their weakness because they don't want to do the defense. They don't want to do this. They want the ball so they can run and attack. And their whole thing is counter, but their defense isn't great. It's a counter-attacking team with a mid defense. Like, look at that. There's just so much ball watching. Like, whoa, my gosh. Austria. What's going on? Is there like a Austrian alcohol little shot, strong shot that they can do during half? Like Pep would say, you need that fire in you need the big balls. You need that fire, that passion. I'm not really seeing it from Austria. They're focused. They have a game plan. That's great. But what are y'all going to do to... Okay. It's a little pop-up. Okay. Battle of possession. Now I'm going back and waiting. Oh, my gosh. What you guys are going to do the entire time? Okay, Austria. That's what I'm saying. You guys got to press as a team. Everybody. Move as a team. Oh, okay. Now's a good time. It's better most. If you're watching on YouTube, please like the video. Hit that thumbs up. I appreciate it. If you are on Twitter, if you don't want to leave Twitter, hop over to YouTube, like the video, subscribe to Shades of Blue Network. You can retweet the live stream that you're watching right now. Give us a like. Ooh, Giller with the long shot. Ooh. I like it. If anyone's going to try it, it's him. Gully little dude. Very. Oh, man. Ooh, 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 ooh. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? There we go. That's what I'm doing. Hey. Hey. Austria. Let's look at stats. Who's leading? So there have been 97 goals in this competition so far, average 2.26 goals a match, a goal every 40 minutes. So the 16 between the most goals during a match was scored between the 16th and the 30th minute with 20 goals. So, in theory, we should see a goal. One happened in the 10th minute. That's tied for third. First through the 15th minute. The 16th through the 30th minute has 20 goals scored. Then right after, at the beginning of the second half, the 46th minute to the 60th minute has 15. Okay, but basically only 3 goals have been scored in extra time in the first half. Can you see when those goals were and who they were for? Because I feel like those, if I can remember those, is possibly because of they were down. They were just making a press. Let's see. Any of these teams in the top of any of these stats? Oh, okay. So Lamer, I mean, he technically got the ball. It just was a little wild and reckless. Slovenia, Georgia, Denmark, nope. Tackles, nope. Balls recovered, Nope, neither of these teams. Austria, Turkey. I'm not seeing anything. Nope. Austria, Turkey. So Prass from Austria is tied for first with assists in this competition. And then Yokuşlu of Turkiye he's tied for first in passing accuracy. The thing is, it's 100%. I don't think he's played much. Let's look at this. Oh, he's played 27 minutes. Okay. Covered 4 meters, 4 kilometers. Okay, no. 4 kilometers in 27 minutes. Hey. Oh, Austria. Is this what we're doing, my boy? You're the one that came into him going down after getting stiffed arm in the face. I would too. I'd be embarrassed too. Oh, I think that was fair. Should let that go. Okay, what is Turkey gonna do? See, and this is the difference between Turkey as an offense and did he earn the he earned the foul. Wow, that's tough. Yeliz. Oh, he just clattered into him. Yeah, that's fair. You gotta let man walk. Gotta walk. Walk it. Okay. That was cool. All right. Let's see what Turkey can do. This free kick. Looks like, who is that? Güler and actually I don't know who that is. Oh, is that Mwenye? I mean, that's one way to clear the ball. It's not. And Bumgarner's sticker's about to come off. Didn't he press that on well enough, I guess. Güler is on for another corner for Turkey. Okay. Leinhardt got that out. It's running back. Turkey, they got some big boys on that team. That's the thing. Potentially a short corner, even though short corners never work. Oh! Another good chance for Turkey. What was that? 3. Demiral, yeah, got a good head for it. Oh, he's the one who scored the first goal. So chances are he was almost about to score another. Wow. That's good when your defender seems to have an eye for goal. That's always something that you need. Okay. 51-49 possession. Austria with the 2% lead. That's honestly great. Kind of shocking that Turkey's not that far behind because it doesn't seem that way. Oh. A lot of heavy touches. A lot of heavy touches. Is Mwenye, is he the person who would be probably benched if Alaba? Oh, okay. Savitzer almost. He's doing a good job at playing a winger. He's doing all like the distribution parts and stuff like that. Well, naturally, he's ran. Oh, oh, nutmeg. Oh, great job though. That was a beautiful run. Yilmaz, yay! Let's go, baby. Whoa. Whoa. Hold on. I gotta give him some love for that. Yes. Wow. Wow. Yee. Hey, Turkey, cycling it. So the thing is, whoever takes on Netherlands, they're gonna have to be oh, bro, going for another nutmeg. Like you just hit him with one. You can't. Bro, try to hit well back to back nutmeg. So Mines is a sociopath. Bro tried to hit him with back to back nutmegs. So you need that. That's just balling right there. I love that. That's just balling mentality. I love this Turkey team. Jake, you're on. I'm picking up what you were putting down about this Turkey team. I see the light. Cobra! Oh, and then you hear the American accent. Gotta laugh at U.S. men's team. Turkey. Hold on. Let's see what they can do with this. Running the ball at the pitch with their time. Swing it over from the left to the right. Oh, Mulder. Okay, so that's who that is. Wow. Yeah, now here's Turkey's turn. So, Austria, they've kind of relaxed on the press. Is it okay? Here it comes. Okay. Are they just biding their time till they were on the same page? All right, Turkey. They want a new ball. Just not rushing. Oh, oh, two teams. Who wants the ball? Who wants the ball now? Someone keep the ball. Can we do this? Can we do this? Also, shout out to all the people here hanging out. What's up, all of you beautiful people? If you are on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. Please like the video. If you are watching on Twitter, retweet that bish, like that bish, quote tweet it. Be like, hey, having a good time with this dude. He's a little out there, but it's entertaining at least. You say whatever you want. It's cool. It's all right. Or if you're even hate watching, quote tweet with fuck this guy. I'm here for anything, you know. I'm here for it. I'm keeping an open mind. I'm not yucking your yum, you know. Even if you want to yuck my yum. It bees like that sometimes, right? It's what it's. Foul for Turkey. They're in a real bad spot. And that just hand around the shoulder by Arnautovic. Kind of bailed them out of that situation. I feel like that's when I'd be like watching basketball. I'd tell my players, watch how basketball players they shuffle their feet. They box out. Watch that. Like, that's what you need to do when you're defending. Like hands up, shuffle on those feet, shuffle on those feet, shuffle on those feet. Move sideways. That's what you need to be doing. That's how you need to shut them down. Not all that hand play. That's all they want. For you to put your hands on it and then they just drop, get the foul. Hopefully. Hey, Austria with the ball, their turn. And then in long ball. What are y'all going to do with that long ball? Were you the man to be trying to make that pass? Like, I like the idea. You're going to have to attack. You're going to have to make these runs. He didn't have anybody else with him. He was running in between two defenders. I don't know. I just don't think that was the best move to make at the moment. Hey, yeah. And this is the bad thing. Is starting a lot of defend. Is Turkey starting to take ticker, not live ticker stats? Here we go. Nope, Austria still has possession, 51.6% of it. It's getting better on Turkey's end though. Hi, hello, what's up to everybody? Hold on, let's see. Come on. Oh my God, over here. Let's go. Austria, Wasteman. Wasteman. What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay. If I wasn't watching this in front of a camera, I'd probably be pacing in my living room, dribbling my ball around, trying to tell my dog to leave me alone. Okay, all right, Austria. What can we do with this? Wenye. There we go. Hold on to the ball. There we go. Oh. I saw the open. Oh. Oh, wow. The ref. Wow. He literally stepped under him while he was landing. That could have been really bad. Wow. I can't believe this ref is truly letting these dudes fight. I like this, though. Kill him! That's the energy. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Hey, I need some more goals, though. Need an Austria goal. Austria, they are like the Portuguese. They love themselves a ballad. They love themselves a slow song. So when it's here, gonna have to put your lighters up. And then, oh, Austria. Okay, there we go. Good pass, good pass. All right, hold on to the ball. What can Sabitzer do? All right, goes wide. Arnautovic, who needs to be inside. There we go. He's getting there. Oh, he should have took that space. And then Mawinye's ball deflected. Turkey. Oh, I have the ball. Oh, Guler. Wow. He's battling out 5 dudes for that. Dude's a killer. He's such a killer. Respect. And if you're watching on YouTube, hit the thumbs up, like the video, show some love, leave a comment. If you're watching on Twitter, like the video, retweet, leave a comment while you're watching on Twitter. Let's up the vibes. In the battle of kits, this is a draw. Both teams have some bleh kits, but it bees like that sometimes. I understand. Facts. The ref is like, let them bang. Ooh, Sabitzer, okay. Winning a little duel. What is he mad about? It was I follow naturally Man City things, and they've been talking about every single time it's like new signing. That's kind of a lot of the articles today. It's all about Savio. I guess they have made the transfer official. Man, every single time I saw a new article, it was like Man City about to make the signing. I was like, who? What? Oh, Savio. Okay. Like, shout out to him. I'm super excited to have that fucking ball. Like him and Daku. the TikToks they're gonna be making, the videos, the sauce, the highlight reels they're gonna be making. I'm super excited. Speaking of, oh, oh, oh man, that was a good little deflection that Austrian player got. Was able to help them maintain possession. What can they do with it though? What will they do with it though? See, Baumgartner, another. Oh, 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 wow. Oh, it's the problem with Austria, man. Like these are great players, but when you're on the wings like that, unless your wingbacks are sick with it like that, step overs and things. Oh, ah, okay. You're done from the keeper. Wow, that got a little tricky. Long throws. Bring back long throws. Bring that back. There have been a couple of these long throws. Feel like long throws are just as successful as short corners. Yeah, what was that for? That was a silly card to be giving up. You were they had so much work to do. Who cares that you were beat? Just chase behind them. Like I don't even get that. Is your team tired? I hope not. Still have a whole 7 minutes plus extra time, which I think will be like 2-3 minutes because of all these silly fouls. Mm. Oh, that was bad from Turkey. Oh, there we go. Service there. Oh, good tackle. Great tackle. Man, there have been some amazing tackles in this match, though. Really good slide tackles. Yes. Calm down. You guys have the lead. Y'all don't have to play this way. That's the thing with Austria. It's like, what are you guys going to do? Are you guys just going to stand around and wait the entire time? Lucky for you guys, Turkey will get bored, but not for the next 5 minutes. Yeah, like if you guys aren't going to do anything. Ooh, mas, mas. Ooh. Slice, dice, slice, dice. Wow. Bro is miserable. Oh, sorry, Barrett's. My bad. Wait, hold on. 21, Turkey. Yeah, Ilmaz. Oh, that must be his first name. What's the name on that? Yeah, Barrett. Yep. Okay, cool. Galatasaray player. 24. Oh, he's 6'1". Okay, a little size to him. That's great. Good for him. All right, we'll control. Oh, the no look pass. See, this is what I'm talking about. Cheeky. Part of you. You just gotta believe it. Turkey and Morocco. These are like those are. I always fuck with them. There was no need to even push him over like that. You weren't even. There was no need to even push him. Both of you were out of the way. Focus on the game, the ball. See, too much like gamesmanship happens nowadays. People be that's stupid. Okay, let's see. Twitter. Is Twitter twittering? Honestly, the last time I checked on Twitter, people really weren't talking about this match much. Actually, here's two back-to-back ones. This is the conversation on Twitter. Sabitzer is killing me. He does great, and then the other side of the conversation, have to show him. Tosin. Oh, that's fair though, because like I said, the hair is killing it. It's killing it. It looks great. Wow. Let's see. Let's look at some of these other stats. Because I feel like Giller has to be. He's had a couple of goals. All teams. Who are we watching? Austria and Turkey. Austria and Turkey. Let's see. Nope. Actually, Turkey for 6 goals scored in the group stages, all from different players. Well, 5 goals. Demiral just scored. You know, that's not bad. Being able to have a bunch of different goal scorers. But when you don't have a talisman who's going to be the one to kind of save you, figure you out. But here I am looking at Austria, same thing. 5 goals in the group stage, all by different people. Okay. Let's see. Key stats. Top speed for running? Who's the fast? Wimmer, their defender, is the fastest player on this Austrian team. That's probably not great. I mean, obviously there's Kyle Walker, but so all right, Wimmer, then Lamer, who's a midfielder, and he's not really known to be in the fat. Then Sabitzer is that's not great, but also when you're playing a team, Turkiye, why is speed? I like that. This is so yeah. Amaz at 36, so he's a little bit faster. Then there's Selic. Giller's only at 31, so he's actually not as fast as I would expect. It's a little shifty thing, though. Oh, man. Amaz, get up, my boy. Get up. Okay. Oh. Hey, what can Turkey do with this? How long can they go before taking this kick? Because you know that's really what it's going to be. The ref's going to have to blow the whistle and be like, hey, yo, hurry up, kick. Oh, a little Jocelyn. Oh, that's not great. Need a little more air in that. Oh, and Turkey gets the ball back. Took a shot at goal. I like it. That's not it. That's not it. Oh. Hey, shout out to everybody hanging out with me. All right. Oh, wow. 1 minute extra time. The ref was like, no, bro, let's just get this done and over with. Let's get y'all back into your respective locker rooms and get the second half over with. Wow. Is this really going to end like this? Wow. Someone's playing FIFA of the Euros instead of watching the Euros. I mean, that's a choice, but I like it. Hey, what's up, people? Hold on, I was about to do something. Yeah, there we go. Multitasking all over the place. Da-na-na-na-na. Multitasking all over the place. Da-na-na-na. I'm out of it. I'm out of it. I'm out of it. Hey. Hey. City fan. Yes. Do not hate me for it. So what I will say is, yes, I'm a City fan. Shades of Blue. We are a Man City podcast. Do you remember the 8-2 against Chelsea in the 2014 season? I mean, yes. Is there a reason why you're bringing it up? Were you there? Or are you just trying to like rub it in? Are you testing my like memory? I don't remember the specifics of it. Like who scored each goal. But yeah, no, I mean, are you a Chelsea fan? Who are you? I mean, I need more football fans of all clubs. What we do over here at Shades of Blue, we started off as a Man City podcast. We have grown to a network. We are starting a WSL podcast, the homie 50 plus donor. Hey, come on, City, let's go. You never know when people are like City fans. It's just like specifically, I went to Chicago Red Stars game in WSL. They played Bay FC at the Wrigley Field, and I was at the Chicago Red Stars supporter event before the match, and a person came in with an Everton kit. I was like, all right, cool. Hey, sweet Everton kit. And I was wearing a City shirt. And the person goes, thanks, looks at my kit, sees that I have a City crest, looked up and walked away. They were like, all right, I'm done with you. Yo, that was rude. Very rude. But also was absolutely hilarious. You know, it's one of those things, respect. But also, Everton, all the shenanigans your club is up to, you on your little high horse, like the unmitigated gall. Hey, oh man, how is it? How is the home kit? Oh man, I'm sure it's beautiful. I'm sure it's beautiful. Man City are kind of on my shit list though, because they lost my special edition treble shirt last year and have been super difficult at refunding me or apologizing or helping the situation. It just went too bad. So I'm a little frustrated by that. But other than that, I still love the club. Nothing will ever, right? I'm like, that's the biggest thing. Everton, you're shit. And that's the thing that you want to, y'all are being deducted for shenanigans. Well, so I don't know. Also, like, bro, we're American. Like, yeah, there's some fandom, but I feel like there's a level of a tribalism that I just will never support when it comes to it, especially as like an American fan. It's like, yeah, I want to hate teams for the sake of hating teams, but it's like NA thing where you feel where you pick up those, because yeah, I listen to all kinds of Man City pods and groups and mindsets. I talk with them all the time. I know, done my history, watch all the docs, blah blah blah. But this is my chance as an American fan to establish how our mindsets here in America as US fans. I feel like there's so much that we're already fighting against where we have a chance to build our own culture. Well, I mean, it's been around, but like upgrade it because we know how shitty and gatekeepy it is here. And that's not great. Oh, nice. Oh, 3 weeks. That's pretty speedy, honestly. That's great. Oh man, I've been trying to get actual like old retro kits. That's what I've been picking up. I half the reason why I'm excited to go to Chicago is because I'm sure there are going to be places where I can go. Well, I'm excited to go check out the city store. That's going to be in New York. That's going to be great. I'm probably going to have to keep telling myself, don't buy anything, don't buy anything, don't buy anything, don't buy anything. But I'm definitely probably going to buy. Hey, what's up? It's the homie. Jesus
Come on, Crook.
Pride. What's up? What's up, homie?
Hey, big up Crook, man. Big up chat. Big up guys, man. We're here. Shades of Blue Network. We're here, man, baby. Let's go.
Hey, let's go.
Let's go.
Have you been tapped into the match? What have you been thinking of it?
Hey, man, I've just switched it on, though. But from what I've been seeing, I've just been watching the highlights there, before I logged on. Hey, listen, Turkey, serious team. Serious. Hey,
Yeah.
what I'm saying, Crook? Hey.
Yeah, they're balling. They're coming out.
I said Austria. For me, I thought Austria were going to go through. I predicted Austria go through.
Oh, yeah?
And I predicted another team that got knocked out. Who was it again? I forgot it now. Italy. I thought Italy would go
you
through.
thought Italy? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were a City fan. You're going against Kanji?
Hey, man, listen, Krunk. Hey, I thought the Italians had something, man. You know what I mean? I thought they had something, but nah, Switzerland, man, Kanji did his thing, man. So, hey, what can I say? But how's it been? How's the match been, like, overall, like, from what you've seen so far?
Turkey deserves the lead, honestly. Yeah. They have been the ones who are balling out. They're going for it when they have the ball. But, I mean, that's kind of their thing, is to attack. They much rather attack. They seemed afraid on the defensive end at the beginning of the match, but they seem to really gain control and momentum the further you got into the first half. And then by the end of it, yeah, they just looked great. At Austria, when they have the ball, sure, they look in control. They aren't rushing, which is great. But with all of their midfielders, they don't have any wingers on. You can see it when the ball gets pushed wide, it just dies because they just have clunky midfielders trying to do like step overs and getting pass players, and that's not really working.
They got NFL players trying to play on the wing.
Yeah, right.
But no, to be fair, man, from what I've been seeing this tournament, I'm not gonna lie, I thought the round of 16 was gonna be better. Some of the matches that I have watched so far, the quality has been poor, man.
Yeah, like, especially from the teams that you would expect.
Exactly. Like,
hold on. Before we get into England, because I know we're gonna dig into that. What do I think about the guy in the yellow hair on the Turkish side? Yes, Ilmaz. What is it? First name Bari Ilmaz. Dude is a baller. He only cares about the offense. There are a few players, basically the attackers, the front four on Turkey. Give me a second to get the names all pulled up. Ildiz on the left, Güler up top, and Ilmaz. Or have there been subs already announced? But either way, those three, that's all they want is the ball out. But Ilmaz, he's gonna run at people. He's had a couple of nutmegs. He's gone. He nutmegged a guy and then lost the ball. They recycled back and then he tried to nutmeg the man again. Like he's a loon. Like, bro is crazy, and I love it. I respect that. Like, he's just a street baller who just also happens to be really talented. A lot of the Turkey players, though, you can kind of say that they're really good on offense, don't necessarily care on the defense, the tracking back. Yeah, loses the ball a little too much. And how serious are they during practice? All that other stuff. And because you can kind of see it even in their set pieces. They're kind of just kicking the ball and people are doing things. They're even on their defense of other people's set pieces. There doesn't seem to be much. Like, everyone's just ball watching. You can tell that they're not figuring things out. And I worry about that, especially when you get later into the competition.
They all get beat. They all get beat, man. Turkey next round. I think.
I guess Netherlands.
Yeah, man. Netherlands they're gonna win. I watched them against Portugal. Against those kind of teams, they got thumped 3-0. I'll be honest, man. Turkey, I think right now this is their level. That even when they qualified, what I'm saying, there's always that one team that's better than Turkey, and then Turkey are like near second or third. They're always that second place, when it gets to this kind of stage, and there's a reason for that. I think tactically, okay, right. I do rate Ralph Ragnick, as a tactician.
Yeah,
But but listen, man, he does even Austria with a tactician that aren't doing much. You know what I'm saying? Turkey, I just think Turkey have just got, just individuals that are playing at high level, in Europe right now, who I know their captain is off as well, man. The guy in the Milan, don't know how to pronounce his name, but he's will know who I'm talking about. I think it's
yeah.
Karaguga or something like that. So Turkey they've always had good players. They've had Turan, I remember in the past that went to Barca. They've always had players that are good. Even Soyuncu for a bit, he was good as well. But I can't lie, man. Turkey, that it's individual brilliance, right now. But
Hey, and shout out to the people on Twitch, Lord Proco and Has Zeno. Please subscribe to us on Twitch. We don't get many Twitch people, so I really do appreciate that. Make sure I don't even know what the proper Twitch termage I'm supposed to use. Like, do you subscribe? Do you follow? What is the words that you do on that? Please make sure you tap in, because we'll be doing plenty more watch-alongs for the Euros. If you're into it, I think we're going to tap into some Copa America, and just in general with we're bringing on an Arsenal podcast, a WSL podcast, Bundesliga, MLS. We're going to be doing more watch-alongs. It is follow for Twitch. Shout out to you. We're going to be doing much more live content. So tap in with us. We're trying to grow this.
I can do Crunk the 8 o'clocks. For the quarterfinals. I think the 8 o'clocks is Germany and Spain on.
Okay.
France and Portugal. I can do that match if you let if on Friday, I think it is, and then I can do the Netherlands game at 8 o'clock as well.
Okay.
Against whoever exists.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What is the YouTube? The YouTube is the same thing. It should be Shades of Blue NW. We're Shades of Blue on every social media, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Threads. And check us out. Yeah, we're on all of this stuff. I think we're a pretty good follow. We are in the middle of what we call is content season. We drop an episode every 48 hours. We have dropped. Yeah,
you don't get anywhere else, guys, man. This is content season.
Yeah, man. A lot of people, they relax. They this is their time where they relax, and I respect to that. But I don't know. This is when the Premier League is going through. That's when we get so tribal, and we're just like focused on this. So this is a chance for me to kind of like relax and have real football conversations, just talk the world of football, get to know people on why they love football. That's why I love doing the Represent episodes that I do. I brought in people who support all the clubs. A shout out. And yeah, so a lot of the content that we're dropping specifically during the summer is evergreen. So it's not dated. It's because maybe something popped up and we're talking about it quickly. But a lot of it is either the last Premier League season or it's themselves, their football ethos and pathos and things like that. We talk and hang out with people outside of the Man City spectrum. We love learning about football. Obviously, we got our name up in the lineup, Turkiye and Austria. We're calling Germany Deutschland. We try to respect. We try to respect the people and their names. If anyone ever wants to correct me in the way that I'm saying a person's name, please do. But type in how the name is said, because I'm also a dumb American with a lazy tongue. I'm not worldly enough sometimes. I understand.
Kern is he knows his football, man. He knows his football, and you know what I'm saying. And the thing is, this whole thing as well. I think Krunk, he shows that this whole narrative of Americans don't know football. He proves them wrong, and he shows that he knows he needs to explore, man. And he knows about football. He knows about the sport, and obviously the preseason as well. Obviously where City are coming out to America. What's the plans for that? Because obviously you'll be excited for that. What have you got planned?
Yeah. So I'm actually going to be at the first two games at North Carolina and New York. I will be at both. Obviously, 4 out of the 5 of us will be at North Carolina. I will be the only one in New York. We are Shout out to Carrie. Hey, like she said, hey, hit that like button, everyone. Appreciate you for hopping on. Yeah, I will be in New York. I will be in North Carolina. We will be out and about, obviously making content, trying to connect with as many people as we can. I will be in both cities for 3.5 days. North Carolina, they have a welcome event where Sean White Phillips and Jolene Lescott will be there. A little like meet and welcome along. So I'll be there. All four of us will be there. Then there's a closed open practice. I will be there. And I even applied for press credentials. So hopefully I can get into that and get into that. The pre-match and post-match interviews. Even if I'm not able to get questions, I still want to be in the space and be able to get this experience because I'm not going to be able to get it really unless I go over there. And Manchester, it's on the list, but it's on the list for like spring. There's a lot that we got going on here that we're building with the new website and the new podcast. So I'm kind of a little like focused on that at the moment, but I have lots of people who have offered me their guest rooms and couches, and because what I want to do when I go to England, I want to try to stay there as long as possible. I don't want to just do 2 matches. I want to try to stay for a month or so. And because I grew up playing rugby, so I want to try to go to as many rugby games. I want to go to as many as all the leagues. I want to go through the pyramid. I want to start 6 up, non-league. I just want to take in everything. I want to drink all the warm beer. Like I'm just down for the experience, man.
Hey, you won't have a problem with that, man, Crunk, man. There's a lot of beer up here, man. Don't worry.
Hey, I know.
It, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, nice. Hey. Yes. Oh, so I was at the tournament, the tour last time 2 years ago, and it was all such a shock. There's kickoff in the Turkey Austria game. I was just kind of hanging around. I was like hiding a lot. I didn't really know anybody. That was when I was able to officially meet like the Snobby Boys and some of the City Report people, and that was really cool. I really was still new to City Twitter very much, but that was what inspired me to make Shades of Blue, and now I have been a part of, the City content media sphere for the last 2.5. Oh, Austria with a great chance. And yeah, now this is a chance for us to take a step up even more, meet a lot of people in person. A bunch of people that I'll be meeting aren't even like city based. There will be some, but yeah, it'll be great. Hey, Musa, what's up, homie?
Not much. This game is way too fun for me to watch it by myself.
Yes, it's a good time. And then the Etihad, in tears. Like I know the second I step in the Etihad, I'm bawling.
Honestly, man, you always listen. You know what I'm saying? You're always welcome with him, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, when you hit up here, man, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You guys can come over, man. Don't worry, man. We'll treat you guys. We'll show you guys the lifestyle here, man. You know what I'm saying? In Manchester, there's me, Martin. There's a few of us here, man.
Yes.
There's a few that'll come up as well, man. You know what I'm saying? Hamza, he obviously lives in London, but and Pablo and them guys. But we can get them guys over. You know what I'm saying? Patrick lives in Ireland, but we can bring that Patrick over.
You just hop on the train, homie. It's a little short trip.
You just hop on the plane. But nah, man. Honestly, I like it as well because for me, obviously, that when the City team goes to the US for like preseason, I get to see it from like a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because now I've got to stay up, and watch the games and that.
You get to see what it's like.
Now I do it. You know what I'm saying? Now I get to see how it's like. And I like it. Honestly, I enjoy like watching it and seeing how the fans like interact and seeing how big the city is now in the US as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's always been a place I've always been like, one city can market well there. There's no bigger place to market, really. That's why since the city have marketed there's been a lot of, there's been a lot of much more beneficial things that have happened in the city, even with like, like the whole WWE merch. Now, when did that come out?
Let's go, bro! Oh
You
my
know what I'm
god!
saying?
Oh my god! I was losing it. So actually, what I
Trust
can
me,
tell
man.
you guys, I knew that was coming.
You knew it. Yeah.
I knew it was coming. I won't say how, but
Hey,
with
Crook,
so
you're an ITK. You're an ITK. That's what
I'm
it is.
not though. I mean, I might be, but I'm not. Like people, I find out information through just conversations with people. I don't have anyone who like reaches out to me and they're like, this bit of information. I'm just chatting with people, and then they'll be like, you know what, this information, and I feel like half the people give me the information thinking I already know it, which is great because they just say it so nonchalant. And I'm like, yeah, cool. But so what I will say is I do a wrestling podcast, your favorite wrestling podcast, and I started that specifically because people who work with Man City urged me to start a wrestling podcast because not because but I work with them specifically for City, but then they came to me and were like, "Hey, you interested about wrestling?" And so I thought that was a little weird, and boom, now here we are. I'm fanboying, like, oh, I was so excited when I saw that. I was
I'm
lit.
getting the top of the league one, man. I'm getting that stuff, man. Hey, it's pre-ordered. That top of the league shit. Hey, Musa, I'll show you these. I don't know if you've seen it yet.
Oh, hold on, I'll look them up. I got it. I'll pull it up.
We'll show you, man. Now we'll show you some of the merch, man. Chelsea need to do something like that, Visa, man, and then he can get like that on his own.
No, mind your business. Find your own. Sign with AEW.
Hey, maybe UFC. Maybe you can go UFC. You know what I'm saying? Dana White.
So they can actually, because WWE and UFC are they are TKO now together.
Oh yeah, the whole thing with the Raw. Hey.
Yeah. So like I said, go to
Go to AEW.
Yeah. Go to AEW. Trash. AEW so trash.
I've not watched wrestling in 30 years.
That's fair. No, that's fair. I got back into it over COVID because I just had so much time on my hands. So I went back and was like, all right, let's hop in. Let's see what I've been missing. And I've just been locked in ever since. It's the athleticism has grown. It's much cooler. Like the people are just like dope. Oh yeah, here's this here we go. But yeah, it's just the vibes are much better in it. The representation is all over. They have all sorts of Europeans. There's
we're there, man. We're there. You know what I'm saying? Now all I'm saying, man, just Musa. All I'm saying is that, man, when you start watching it again, man, it's different, man. It kind of feels like the Attitude Era again.
Look at that US tour. That's lit.
Hey. And it has to be COVID cheek, of course.
Oops. Hold on. Hold on. I was trying to show. I showed the wrong screen.
Hey, big up Curry as well. Just seeing you coming as well, man. Big up Curry, man.
Yeah, the UFC kind of took over like wrestling for me.
That's fair. See, UFC, right when I start liking somebody, that's when they get knocked out and they're basically like done for. So it's like I can't. It's too much turnover. Man, where are the shirts? Here are all.
Now for me, it was more like the martial arts.
Sold out already.
Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just all sold out. So this is all that's available. I was trying to see some of the t-shirts. That's crazy. Shout out to them. They're already sold out of everything. I mean, as they should.
Jeez.
He's going. Shoot it. Nope.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean, man. Hey, but that's how I got my top of the league. I said quickly. I said, I need to get that quick.
Yes, because I'm actually going to be out of town. Because I saw friends ordering this stuff, and I saw the date that it said it was going to start being shipped, and I already lost Man City clothes because I was traveling. That's how I lost my special edition shirt. It got delivered, and I don't want to get into it. So I just didn't want that to happen again. Me to spend all this money on WWE Man City stuff for it to get like stolen or taken away, and then they again be like, "Sucks for it. You've already taken $140 from me. Not taking any more." So like, yeah, I'm mad bitter.
Yeah.
All these teams need to stop doing collabs. It's a very expensive hobby.
Facts.
Way
Hey,
too
man.
expensive.
Nah, it is, man. Like 140 as well, man. They know how to make. They know it, man. Like they know with the collabs as well. Like watch the next T-shirts, how much they're gonna be. I think these ones were like over here. They were like £30, £40.
Yeah, if they know the demand is there, you know the price will go up after that.
Well, and
That's
that's the
what it is.
thing. Wrestling fans, they'll buy it just because. Like they love WWE. So they'll buy it and just be like, this is a cool thing. I guess I'm a Man City fan now. Like,
Hey, I'm not complaining. More City fans, you know what I'm saying?
welcome
I'm
to the
saying?
family. Welcome
Welcome
to the family.
You know, one day Musa will also be singing Blue Moon at their end. One day.
Hey,
Mm-mm.
we're called Shades of Blue for a reason, you know?
Shades of Blue
Hey,
for a reason.
Hey.
blue. You say multiple shades of blue, so there you have it.
Yeah, Man City. We use different shades of blue. Yeah, no, you're correct.
Oh no, you will not see me switch ever.
No, that's respect. I'm not the type to really push people to do that. The people who have like left and changed teams and stuff, I'm always shocked by that.
Yeah, you better give me a very good justification for that move. It better be very detailed. Yes.
The criteria.
Yeah,
you justify to me why you like a new team.
Why
And
you want a team?
Yes. And the moment you say, oh, because they want something or they got more money, then I will just shut it down. I was like, don't say no more.
Say no, man. We know we know, man.
Yes.
Now that will be a lot of Newcastle fans. Don't worry, man. We know them. We know them ones. If they start winning, we know that will be they're the ones. You know, we know, man. But now, to be fair though, I'll be honest though, Chelsea fans, this is now their, you know what I'm saying? This is where you see they're staying with their team during hard times. You know what I mean? It's not obviously being easy for them at the minute. You know what I mean?
And almost everything goes through a cycle. Your team's not going to be the best one for 30 years.
No, that's true. That's fact.
Yeah.
That's fact.
So that's when you get to know the true fans and the one that you talk to.
Yeah, I specifically became a City fan because they were shit. Like,
Yeah.
I found out in 2002 when I was a kid. Remember that year? Yeah, teenage, yeah, ish.
It was just yesterday. So
just yesterday. I was flipping FIFA and I saw them in Division 2, and I knew I hated Manchester United. I thought that of them as like the Yankees. So and that was all I needed. That was all I needed. Locked in.
Damn, man. No, man. You know, this is what I'm saying, man. Oh yeah, that was close. Now for me, like I've watching the team grow, man. It's been like it's amazing, man. And I was there, and I remember even watching a little bit. Even Chelsea, like, were growing a little bit. But to be fair, when Chelsea were doing their thing, like I was still young, still. So you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So Chelsea, by the time I was hitting high school, you know, people were already there. They knew Chelsea by then. They knew Chelsea were a big team. They knew numbers. But if you think about the context of how these clubs actually just boom, it's mad. You know what I'm saying? When I look back at it. So this is why I say, for me, after the Euros, after all this is over, you know, I just can't wait. I can't wait. Listen for the new season to see what's going to happen in the transfer market, see what's going on. Because right now, I'll be honest, man, we've not got anybody. You know, we haven't really signed anyone apart from Savio. You know, Chelsea, you guys have got Tosin.
Yeah, way too many.
Chelsea have got Tosin. Hey, it's mad in there, man.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we're all losing a whole bunch of academy kids, though, which, you know, we have a bad reputation that, you know, once they leave our academy and then they all become superstars. So I guess only time will tell.
No, they will. I think he sacked the manager at the wrong time, man. No, man. Listen,
I think they wanted the new manager a long time ago. I think they had their eyes on him. That's why they probably got rid of him so much early at the end of the season. But
we also got to talk as well, Mr. We also got to talk about your team's shambolic performance yesterday. Yeah, the La France, the Babavoom, the Killy. What happened, man?
I think for him, the whole mask business, I think people talked about it before that the moment you have that mask, it kind of takes your part of your vision out and it's uncomfortable. It kind of, you got to get used to it. So, and you saw, I think I like the 50th minutes when they had that cross from Kunde. He could have had the header, but he let the ball go.
Yeah, he's scared.
Then I was like, yeah, that one right there. He probably doesn't want to break his nose again. But hey, I was laughing.
Go. Go, 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 go.
Renklensin gecelerimiz.
Oh, Turkiye!
Beceremedik aşkım, solmasın hiç neşeli yüzün. Gel hadi şerefine içelim bu aşkı. Renklensin gecelerimiz. Sevmeyi beceremedik aşkım, solmasın hiç neşeli yüzün. Gel hadi şerefine içelim bu aşkı.
Shout out to them.
Game.
And you saw who did the.
That was right. It's game over now.
It is.
Well, let's not celebrate just yet. We know that 2-0 is like the worst score you can have.
Yeah, I mean, Turkey, they have been the aggressor this entire match, and bro, dunked on them. Yeah. Dunked on them in between two players. Look at that. Yeah, dunked on them. Oh, that was nasty.
How are you letting the center back have a break?
Oh, that was nasty.
Yeah, I was like, get off of me.
Oh my god.
I need to see him get a hat trick. If a center back gets a hat trick in a major tournament, we are there.
Let's go, Demirov.
Demirov, man. Top player,
he is. He's a really good player. 5 goals in 48 international appearances. That's for a defender, low energy. Yeah,
I don't even like the shit on my guy Phil Foden, but that's more goals than Foden for England.
Oh,
this is mud, bro. Not 548.
Hey, I mean, let's actually get into it because I told you let's hold on the England talk. Let's get into it.
Yeah, you were talking about France. Talk about it.
Yeah, you needed Jude to save you guys, even though Jude was horrendous most of the match. So it's okay. So actually, let's start from here. Let's not talk about the match. Let's actually do talking points. So how do you feel about the club after pulling through like they did? Because it's one of those things, they looked horrendous for 90% of the match. 99% of the match, sorry. Does the wonderful bicycle kick, scores, and then instantly you score again at the beginning of extra time. Then it's back to just kind of like vibes, but they turned it up at the end after the subs and everything. So are you hopeful?
Yeah, man. Hey, man, hope. You gotta have hope, man. If you don't have hope, you'll cry. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. But you know what I'm saying? All I'm saying about this team is Southgate, he's not gonna be getting a knighthood. That's all I'm saying. Everyone's talking about becoming Sir Gareth Southgate. He's gonna bring it home. I'm gonna be shameless and say it's coming home. Me at the day of the game, I'm gonna say it's coming home. But when you brothers, you have to be honest. You know what I'm saying? You have to be like, in close doors, it's not looking good. You don't let that meme, it's not looking good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's not looking good because for me, this England team is just, it's literally just individual brilliance FC. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. It's just names, and let's go out and let's ball out. Let's see what happens. We were literally 45 or 48 seconds from getting knocked out if Jude didn't decide to make that bicycle kick. And not many players would have done that. You know what I'm saying? No. He's still messing around, but you know what I'm saying? He's still messing around. He's not bringing on subs at like the 80th minute. We're losing 1-0 to Slovenia. And you're bringing in a sub then. You know what I'm saying? With only 10 minutes to go. Now, fair enough, you got away with it. Even Tony was saying, like, he brought him on for a minute. And then
exactly. That seemed like an idiot move, but when you score in the last second, now you have a fresh guy. That I think is the most upsetting thing about how this game played, because 99% of the match, he made all of the silliest moves, subs and everything, but Jude's moment of brilliance bails Southgate out, because now these players he gave the quote unquote chances to the people. Tony looked great. The people that he gave chances to, they looked fantastic. So he's going to get credit for all that. But then again, with this next match, the lineup comes out and it's still the same old. Why were people giving him credit in the first place? Like, I feel like everybody just needs to be on a wait and see basis.
He was just lucky that he got hungry players that he put in that had something to prove. Because that actually did something. Because the ones that are now the starting lineup, and we can say that with pretty much every soccer team, right? Any starting lineup, if you make them too comfortable and they know their spots is guaranteed already, most of them are not going to give you 100% because they know they're playing. Tony, we all know he had that bad history, so he had a point to make. He wants a new club or he wants a bag, and he made it. Jude, he had some balls, because there's no many people that know you're about to be eliminated, and the first thing you have in mind is a bicycle kick where the greatest will mess it up themselves.
Facts, man.
That's why I was like, that's why Madrid's got him, because you have to have the audacity to do it, and he gives you a chance. We just seeing the same thing about the US, right? It's like all of these guys know they have the starting lineup.
Oh, let's not even get too deep in the US, because we'll talk about it now that I have you guys.
But they're just like all comfortable. I watched the game, man, and even though I'm American and I'm also French, so I see both parts.
Yeah, I fell asleep.
It was.
I ain't lying.
I was just out. If I was not part of the US or anything of it, I would have been laughing the entire game from both teams and the referees.
Yeah,
that was.
No, I think that's it. I think people want to blame. Everyone wants to blame just one player. Oh yes, it's just Harry Kane, or it's just Foden, or it's just. And here, there's a lot of. Here, there's so much tribalism. You know what I'm saying? There's too much tribalism. You know what I'm saying? Oh, is that a goal? Hey, I think there might be
I heard somebody scream.
Oh, shout out. Okay, ballad time. Austria goal!
You know what, but that was right, though. Hey, you did say 2-0's dangerous scoreline in football.
Yeah.
See, I told you.
You did.
2-0?
You did.
You did, man.
I hate it.
Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Game on. But you know what it is? Similar to the US game, because I watched your game as well, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We both are we've got bad coaches, we can admit that. Yes. But then there's sometimes where you have to look at it and you have to be like, okay, with the players, can the players at your disposal do a little bit more? Not just individuals, not just one player that needs to carry the whole team. England shouldn't need Jude Bellingham to carry the whole team. There's enough players to beat Slovenia. You know what I'm saying? There's enough players that you should need. Now, if England play the same way that they played against Slovenia, Switzerland are going to win. They're going to win 2 or 3-0. And they're going to win comfortable. They'll just be passing it. And that Vargas and Embolo, they will bully us, quite frankly. They'll bully us and there'll be a quarterfinal. But Southgate, he survived, because if he lost, I'll be honest, guys, that would have been probably the most embarrassing result I've ever seen us get. You know what I'm saying? Like, this would have been right up there with Iceland. Like, Iceland was bad, but this would have been bad, and he would have probably been sacked. Southgate was 48 seconds from being sacked.
Yeah.
So he survived. You know what I mean? At least for now. Yeah. At least for the American team. At least when I was watching the American team, you know what I'm saying? Uruguay, to be fair, they were favorites. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I don't know if you guys agree as well, but okay, you give Uruguay the credit. Okay, they're a good team, but really, I mean, I was expecting a little bit more from the American this tournament.
I wasn't. Not from the not the men's side. Everything is just almost another chance from Austria. Just very unserious, and that's from the U.S. Federation for a very long time. They've been just the same reason why our team, like, I'm trying to figure out how to tie it. Alexi Lawless is the perfect example of why we'll never be great, because like he's the representation on our media for some reason, for better or worse. Most of the time it's worse. You see everybody who works with him cringing to the things that he says all the time. That's literally how the world sees us. That's how the US sees themselves, and how other people and around the world see us is how they deal with Alexi Lawless. He is always just like, oh, we're great. I'm serious, but not serious, but serious, but not serious. And he just says all the stuff that people side eye him, and he romanticizes when he played football, and he also big ups the team when we need to be like serious. Yes, we got people playing all around the world, which has stepped up the way our football looks, but it obviously hasn't helped as terms of talent and success. And if anything, it's made them, because they are gone and they're playing in these bigger leagues against teams that sometimes they're winning, or they're playing at spots that are, I guess, taken more seriously than the United States are. So then you're up here, and then all of a sudden you're going down to the slums of the USFF. They're obviously not taking it seriously. Where these other teams, Austria, Turkey, this is a chance for them to represent their country. This is amazing. A lot of these players, they've been playing on the US team and have had relative success for a while. There's no one ever going to take McKinney's spot. No one's ever going to take Pulisic's spot. We're just stuck. And that's how we're always going to be. Every new name that kind of gets brought up, they have maybe one or two matches, but then they disappear. We fired Greg, brought him back. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's just.
I think the problem with U.S. soccer is that there's the first team here, and then there's nobody on there. So that means they don't know who's next up. So that's why they are all comfortable. They know they have their spots pretty much, and it's then locked. They had to push some of the dual nationals to come and play with the U.S. They had to throw everything at them, but the pride of playing for the country.
Yes, and they don't play like there's pride for the country. And I know our country sucks, but like, you guys are supposed to help us find joy in our country, find a way to be proud of what's going on in our country. And you guys just, the men, not the women, the men's side just makes me be like, yeah, no, we are a joke of a country. Thanks for reminding me.
Now, you know what it is? I think with America, I agree with what you're saying about there's not really like, they're all comfortable. There's not really the next kind of like stage. But I also think that it's also to do with just there's so many different other sports that I feel like a lot of them like to venture into, like American football and basketball. And I think there is two. I think that obviously is like that kind of culturally as well. Like also like you're growing up with your friends and you're wow, I want to play for, I don't know, like be like Jordan. I want to be like James. You know what I'm saying? You're watching this with maybe your family members every night, so you start to get into that. And maybe you start to see that there's a lot more money, in that as well, or an opportunity to make money than there is if you just played football and in the MLS, for example. There's a lot more in the NBA. There's a lot more in the NFL that you can get from that maybe. And I think that's why a lot
it's
of that,
not even close.
It's not even close. Yeah,
it's not even. Yeah, I have friends that play in the MLS, and they are like on the middle spectrum. Will say, yeah, it's nowhere near any of that. And I think they can. I'm a firm believer that soccer can compete with those big sports. The problem is that there's still the stigma that it's for like a middle class to upper class sport in the US.
It's not a stigma. I mean, it's a fact because it's pay to play. We don't have those. We don't have those teams available. Like it's just
those teams are there. Those teams are there because I watch them and I go and check them. The problem is that they're not as promoted as they should be, and also that. Because just in St. Louis alone, if I go and walk around to like patch of grass in here, you will see 3, 4, 5, 6 games happening. It's just that they're not getting the same view as the others. Like for us in Europe, if you play with a whole bunch of your friends, right? I can guarantee you will see someone that has a tie to a club team that's most likely watching these kids play.
Mm.
And then they go and say, "Hey, you know, this kid's decent." Then you go ask your older sibling, or you ask a friend, like, "Oh, this kid is sibling is good. Let's bring him out to do a tryout." But here, you won't have the opportunity unless you're with a club that has the connections. Then you could do a whole what they call ID camp, where you play against those kids that have also paid for it, and then you have all those college coaches and all of those scouts watch you in one location and play. That's the
That's it.
problem, is that people are not roaming the country. Like,
And that's the thing. That's how I think because I'm seeing a lot of players that playing in Europe, they're starting okay, and I think maybe that's partly the thing that's gonna keep helping the American team go up as well. Like they've already had like I would say these McKennies and Des to people say, okay, you've got players now that are playing in Europe. Now the next step from that is okay, maybe to keep on doing that, obviously, but then also maybe getting a coach that maybe is maybe a European coach or somebody that's managed there, and then trying to bring that philosophy there and trying to just maintain that, trying to make a bigger team. Because for me, I think the World Cup and the Copa America being America, that will be one way to help it as well, especially when the World Cup. Because when that World Cup goes over, you guys, like, I've never experienced a World Cup, here, like, because I think the last time the World Cup was even in England was '66. You know what I'm saying? So it's never been here. So when the World Cup comes, I think there's something that it does to the whole kind of to the place, and it was the same kind of thing with the Qatar as well. Qatar wasn't really, people didn't really talk too much that, oh yeah, Qatar's a football scene. Then they've seen what Qatar did, they've seen the fans, they've seen what now, and now even the Qatar team, they nearly even won the Asia Cup. You know what I'm saying? Recently, so yeah, it's a big opportunity. It's a big opportunity.
If they don't capitalize on this World Cup, or pretty much everything Copa America now, if they do not on this tournament, then soccer would not work in the US. If they don't make it happen after this World Cup, you might as well just give up, because
it's the biggest.
That's you have all the infrastructure. You will literally see people coming from other countries that have the passion you want in your city.
Yeah,
you live with them. You will talk with them. If you're not inspired by just that, and you're not inspired by the World Cup, nothing else will inspire a country to do anything. That's why everybody criticize Qatar and all these Arab countries that don't really have history, but they put the money where their mouth is, and it's starting to show. Because the Asian Cup, I was watching it, and these countries that was some fun football in there.
Yeah, it was.
And it's just because people are investing. Hopefully, finger crossed, this will happen, but not at this rate.
But also, it's like, what does investment in America work when our main league is basically like a cookie cutter build? You buy in with this settle out of money, and there's no real incentive to go and find the next thing, because sure, players are starting to sell for more, but it's not like that money comes and then you can like when Atlanta sells Thiago Almeida, like, what do they do with that money? Will that $30-40 million is going to come? Is that going to be an infrastructure? Like, are they going to like add into it, or is it just going to go into their bank, is the pockets? Like, because in theory, they should be able to use it and bring in a better, like, you're seeing what Inter Milan is doing. They should be trying to do their own thing now. When you get players like that, sure, you can't spend the money, but if you get these players on free, that money can go into contracts and stuff like that. I want to see if the money is now starting to come out of these players leaving the MLS. What are these MLS teams going to do? Because right now it's a for-profit league, which is what America is at the moment. So
that's the American sport, for sure.
Yeah, but at least we're good in those other sports, though. And I know that those are also American sports, so of course we're good at them, but at least the quality is high. It's taken seriously. People travel the world to then come here for that. So
yeah. You'll see it.
Investment.
You'll see it in, I think it's the 26th, yeah, the Olympics. You'll see the America, they'll dominate it. You know what I'm saying? That America will have the most gold medals for it, like the most medals in general.
Yep.
Like it doesn't matter if it's athletics, swimming. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna dominate that. You know, so because, and the main reason why America dominates it so much is because the scouting is a lot bigger for athletics. You know what I'm saying? It's taken a lot more seriously for that kind of track field and for that kind of swimming, and that's why they do so well. Obviously, football, if they did the same there as well, with like and like really, you know, like try to venture, as Musa said, around the country, you know, and really actually give it a go and try and make the MLS a bigger brand. I know it's difficult, you know, but I think the fact that now you've got the greatest ever footballer ever to play in your league, capitalize on that, because there's no one greater to play the game than Messi, in my opinion. You know, you've got the guy. You know what I'm saying? You've got him there. So that's the starting point. Then what can you do from there? The next point that MLS need to do is they need to try, obviously, I understand trying to get like the big names like Suarez and Alba, you know, Busquets, trying to get them all there. But then the next, for MLS to really push itself, it needs to get the younger. But once it starts getting those younger generation players, that's when you start kick on them.
But they need to be. But do you think they need to be American, like young American stars?
Oh no, like anywhere.
Okay.
Just that next star that can be like, oh damn, like okay, like this guy's a baller, man. Let me tune in on the MLS. You know, like even Liga, even though Liga is, you know what I'm saying, people have their own opinions on Liga. There's stars there, you know what I'm saying? Even though Mbappe is left, there's still stars there, you know, that can be like, okay, there's some superstars. Let's watch, let's see. That's what I think they need in the MLS as well. Just that one.
So yes, so MLS did start. You start to see a lot more French players coming, and it's not like the Giroud, because that's the one, you know, the big staple one.
Mm-hmm.
But they do start bringing a little bit more of like Eastern Europe, also younger players are like in their 23, 24s that they know most likely will go back. But I think maybe I'm a little biased on that one, but I would like to see a few more African players coming, because right now it's like it's Messi, even though he's like one of the greatest of all time.
Yes.
But it's still a demographic that he targets, which is white and Hispanic one. Because if you tell me, like, if you ask an African kid, he will say Messi, but he has others, the Sanes and the Mohamed Salah, that they will bring up. Yeah. That brings the other side of the world more excited. That's why some of those countries are doing well, because they have. If you look at Spain now, first it was all Spanish, you know, full Spanish. Now look at how those countries starting to be built up.
Yeah.
Because they start to reach in other demographic. And America is the whole continent of Europe. Would you imagine if they just go to half of this country and pick some of those best talented players and say, we're going to do a Qatar, like we're bringing all the players that have a nationalities that we think are so well, we'll bring you into a group and you are going to be our team for the next 10 years. And take those ballers and make them play. Have them play for together for 10, 15 years. When they turn 25, I can guarantee you that team will be able to compete with the best of them, instead of just picking a few players from here and there and then put them together and say, here, this is the U.S. national team. And we have 2 or 3 British guys that fortunately were born in the U.S. and see how that works. Like I would have never thought Tim Weah or George Weah's son was going to play for the U.S. Like half of the U.S. don't even know who George Weah is.
You know what I'm saying? George Weah, man. Hey, listen. All right, man. I always big up George Weah, man. You know what I'm saying? He plays for City. Don't City legend, man. Don't let him lie.
There you go.
I get that though, but I agree. Like that's what they need to do. Just get those young players, because once you can get those young players maybe for 15 to, especially now you've got the social media. If you've got young players staying there for 15 years, other young players are going to be like, oh, I see what yours is happening over there. Let me jump over there too. Let me try and get over there too. And you start building that thing. Of course, it's hard because obviously I understand you're competing with the likes of, let's say the MLS just get to that level, then you're competing with Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich. So I know it's hard, you know what I'm saying? But if they can even like take that seriously, maybe a US team goes to the Club World Cup and wins the Club World Cup, for example, maybe beats Real Madrid or something like that. You know, these are the kind of things that can really like push it, you know what I'm saying, and push football there. You know, so I think they're going in the right direction. They're going in the right direction with trying to get the experienced players. Okay, Messi, because that's already brought a lot of eyes there. Okay, Busquets. Now try and do what Saudi are doing. Try and get a little bit of a mixture. You know, maybe like how they went and got Brozovic and they went and got Mahrez, players that could still really play in Europe. Like even Neymar. I don't even know why Neymar went Saudi really. You know, Neymar could have still played in Europe somewhere. You know what I'm saying? He should have been still playing for PSG, really. And even if you say he's not at that level, well, there's definitely certain Premier League teams that would take Neymar.
The money, and they let him be a little freak boy out there. They allow that. They welcome that stuff out there. They're like, what is your kink, boy? And we will supply you with whatever you need. And he was just like, just bring my sister. And they were like, cool.
Because I thought he was supposed to kind of like, before he got injured, I thought the plan was that to kind of take him away from like being injured, because, you know, he was being hacked all the time, to kind of help him come back for Copa America was one of those targets for him to come back healthy. Because if you look about it, look at how Conte happened. Dude was out. He was injured all the time. And then all of a sudden he had, you know, time to get back into shape, play with a league that was not so great. And then he comes back with like a six-pack and he's running like he never left.
Yeah, that's another one.
Yeah, so I'm wondering.
That should have still stayed.
So I'm wondering, you know, the skills never go. It's just the conditioning, and he was injured. Neymar was injured all the time.
Yeah.
So I think give him time to get back to shape, and I think he'll go back. He will be in the MLS. I have to be honest. He will be here. So
hey, I'll welcome it. If you're watching, please like the video on YouTube. Follow us on Twitch. If you're on Twitter, if you haven't yet, follow our Twitter account. Obviously, wonderful conversations. These are homies. Follow them on their own also Twitter accounts, which if you check our page, lots of retweeting this live, and I've tagged them multiple times, so you should be able to find them. Retweet the stream, like this stream, hop over to YouTube, subscribe to Shades of Blue Network. We will be doing plenty of these Euros watch-alongs. I will have wonderful, dope people like G Certified, Musa, Jake's going to join. We have plenty of people who will be coming through for these matches. And it's content season, baby, so we're dropping plenty of episodes, tons of content that you can just devour. Just run it up, honestly. Run it up. Yeah. All right, 2-1. Turkey, Austria, they've been pressuring a lot lately. Turkey's reeling. Let me get to his comment. That's it. They play good for because they go balls to the wall. There is no I don't want to say you can tell, but it feels like they just go out, play with their heart, and they get gassed. And I don't know if that's part of the game plan or whatever. Oh, sorry. Maz almost had a chance to just put too much on it. It needed to be wider or shorter, either one. Ooh, now Austria. Yeah, this is going to be a lot. This is going to be a fun ending of a match.
Yeah, that's the problem with those teams that, you know, once you lead 2-0, usually they then go to a low block and then they start taking all of the pressure.
And they're not really a team that's good at it either.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Instead of just do what actually worked.
Why didn't you pass? Oh my gosh, Ilmaz, what are you doing, my boy? Tunnel vision.
You suck.
Wow. Why did you take that on your own? Like, you bang, like you trail it off to him, he knocks it over, tap in. What are you? Oh my gosh. There was a great chance to kill it right there.
Yeah, greedy.
No, I mean, so they don't want to wait. Those moments like that cost you the match.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You'll be definitely looking back at that if they draw this game. And the whole momentum will switch. If Austria score a late goal, the momentum will switch and Austria will, I think they'll win it. You know what I'm saying? I think they'll win it.
Extra
But
time.
because I was watching even yesterday, yeah, I was looking at the Portugal game as well. I was looking at, like, most of these games, like this. I'm watching it and I'm like, really, is this really the Euros? Like, is this really like what's going on? Like, have the teams arrived yet? You know what I'm saying? Is there something? Is there maybe something to do with them playing a lot of games? You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm starting to think, are they genuinely already tired? You know, are they genuinely? Because they look like they're tired. They're making mistakes that maybe they normally wouldn't make.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to think that, okay, maybe there is something in that. Maybe that, you know, there is. But as I said, the League Cup. I said this the last time. The Carabao Cup needs to be scrapped. You know, I said that last time. Yeah, that, you know, things like that. Maybe if you're not gonna scrap that, maybe the Euros needs to be in the middle of the season like the World Cup was.
So,
because, you know, what I mean?
I want to stay with this. Get rid of the, because that's a thing someone in the cartel will say. What about these lower teams win their chances to win the Carabao? This is a good thing for them. I know they have the Papa John's trophy, but there's they need. I like the Carabao. I think teams, if we can't, just need to embrace letting their young players play in it. I think that's just the adjustment for it. I don't think we need to get rid of it, because those are the chances where those lower tier teams are able to play the top teams. And I love those games. And if that means we need to use more academy people, and I think the only way that's going to happen, is if a rule is made very similar to the League Cup, and where they made it that, you know, it pushed their developmental teams to be used. And yeah, I know it's not great, but I mean, that's the whole League Cup thing. I don't even want to touch that whole subject, because that's like a whole chaos thing in itself. But I think the way around the Carabao Cup is, just not mandating, but maybe urging that like 3 players on the squad have to be like of a certain age or can't,
like the Olympics.
Yeah, something like that, where you're urged to change.
They have big enough rosters that they can do that without even no one telling them.
Not man.
And just wait until it's the finals, then you bring the big guns, because now there's something to play for.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, I remember, I'll never forget when Pep bringing Edison and KDB against teams like Rochdale and Swindon. You know, you're watching Peter Bryce got KDB on. You know, it's mad.
But for the smaller leagues, though, you get to see those guys now play.
Yeah,
that's true. That's a dream for that. And to be fair, I get that as well, because that was once me as well. You know what I mean? Like you do dream of like playing those kind of teams and those kind of big.
Oh, that was a nutmeg. Yeah.
So I'm just like, if we're not gonna scrap competition, maybe they might need to do something like the World Cup again, where they put it in December. Because you know what it was? That World Cup for me, that was probably the best World Cup. You know what I'm saying? That was probably the best major tournament. And I think one of the reasons for that was because many of the players were actually match fit. Like, they were in the middle of the season. They were already playing games, so they were ready. They were at the best they could have been at that point.
Don't say it too loud. People don't like to say it was the best one and safest one, because it was at a certain place.
Because it was at a certain place. Yeah. And the certain agendas, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't want to get the shades of blue cancelled, you know what I'm saying?
Because he was the, let's be honest, he was the safest World Cup pretty much almost ever.
Yeesh.
And it was fun.
Yeesh.
Well, it was fun to a point.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
I know you're man. You're
Yeah, it's
Easy.
going crazy.
But no, that's what I'm saying. I think if they do something like that and they put it in the December, you know what I'm saying? I feel like because that was a fun World. I just said that was a fun World Cup, man. You know, every game felt like okay. There's even though Argentina won it in the end, we didn't even really know that they were going to win it from the start. Even when they got through in the round of 16, I was like, this Argentina team, man, they're not looking good. You know, they needed penalties to get past Netherlands.
And yeah,
Oh, what
and players were saying that they enjoy that going to stadiums, like the stadium was so close to each other and the hotels that they didn't have to go
Wow.
to like a 30, 45-minute bus drive. And it was like 5, 10 minutes to the stadium. He should have scored that.
Wow.
Did you
Oh,
just see that save?
yeah. He's
Yeah,
gonna have.
man.
Fine.
Oh, the keeper's coming up. I love it.
Oh,
It's desperation times,
Let's
man.
go.
I need extra
one.
time, man. There's no Euros till Friday.
What's happening?
Hopefully, those matches are better. You know what I'm saying? Because we got Portugal, France. Listen, hey, Musa, I know you're worried about Portugal. I know.
I'm not worried about Portugal.
I
All I'm
wouldn't.
worried about
I
is for
wouldn't
them
be.
to wait to
Honestly.
wake up and actually do something about it.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. All I'm saying is, if you play like you did against Belgium, yeah, they are gonna love the break. They're gonna hit you on the break with
Yeah,
Leao.
Ronaldo is not that fast one against. I put him. I put anyone in the French team against Ronaldo running, and they'll still beat him.
He blew the whistle. Okay, Turkey. Wow. Let's go. Okay.
They're my. I'm gonna be honest. After France, Turkey is the one that I hold close.
Yeah, that's fair. I understand that.
Yeah, man, I can't lie.
This country's gonna go nuts.
They've got crazy fans in Turkey.
They said
Those
it's the largest one after Germany.
Yeah.
yeah, the fan base.
Yeah, and I'm not
Oh.
surprised. You know, they did have Ozil and Gundogan, playing for the German national team. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's gonna be crazy there. Yeah, especially because it is in Germany. Yeah, again, the crowd, you see it right there. The energy, the sea of red.
yeah, man. Like, wow. Hey, I'll give them credit, man. They know how to go and do what they do best, which is make it hostile. That's the thing that it might work in their favor. I'm not gonna lie. I won't write them off Netherlands. I know I said Netherlands are gonna win. But I'm not gonna write them out like completely. You know, there's a chance.
it looks like it's their home stadium.
Yeah, it's the home stadium.
What I will say, what Netherlands, it's gonna be tough to break down Ake, Van Dijk, and De Vrij. Like that's intense, and they are tricky, sneaky dudes on Turkey, and they'll release the ball early, so it gives the player a chance to run at the ball, makes the defender actually play some defense. But if there's anyone who's going to come in there and play some real defense and be able to knock some people around, it's VVD. Yeah. So I think it's going to be tough for them. We definitely have some good matches upcoming.
There's so many, man. I think every single game will be entertaining for different reasons. You know what I mean? The Friday will be entertaining because I think they're the most exciting teams really playing. You know, you got Spain, Germany, Portugal, France. We're gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? We will be there. As my manager says, we'll be there.
Yes,
you know what I mean? That day is probably going to be whoever wins like out of those two in the semi-final. They will probably win the whole tournament.
Yeah,
England, England need help, man. They need help. I just hope on Saturday he changes it. I hope Luke Shaw's fit. I hope Luke Shaw's fit because we need that balance. So I can't see Bukayo Saka playing left back again. No. You know what I mean? I can't see that. No Chile, Bukayo, Arsenal star boy. I can't see him playing left back. Yeah, I can't see him playing left back. They tell me that this guy's Baby Robin, so I need to see him. I need to see Baby Robin right wing. I need to see Baby Robin on right wing. You know what I mean?
Well, guys, go ahead and at let people know where they can find you and follow you guys on social media.
For me, it's at G Certified. You know, Twitter. You know, I'm basically always there. You know what I mean? And I'll come on as well. You know, for more streams too. So yeah, man, big up guys, man.
Yeah, there we
Yep.
go.
And as you can see, Musa Seika 17, that's my Twitter handle. And then you can find me also at Mo Football TV or Mo Football STL for St. Louis soccer related content.
Yeah.
And be on watch out because I'm going to Florida very soon and bringing all the gear. So it's going to be a lot of content.
Hey, shout out to you and your content, but congratulations, Lord Proco. Let's go Turkey. Hey, before we get
guys, man, make sure you like, subscribe, you know what I'm saying, because these guys, you know what I mean, they don't need to do this, but they do it. They do this for the love of the game. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I do, man. You know, man. You know, because when we're winning, we're all win. You know what I mean? You know, that's how it is. So go on, man. Like, subscribe, man. Share it. You know, all of that stuff, man. All of that.
Yes, we will be back for some more watch-alongs. I will be working on setting up a live stream to go over these last 2 days of matches. So check out for that. We will be out here. But until then, you know the vibes. Shady gang, shady gang, shady gang.